This is a wonderful house, and I've lived here for 21 years, so when it was time to sell it, the decision of a realtor was really important. I did my research, I talked to people, and the names James and Dave Miller kept coming up time and time again as people who got the job done and also had impeccable integrity and ethics, and that was important to me. The Miller Group also came with a really strong reputation for marketing, but it caught me by surprise. At our second or third meeting, they suggested that the way to sell this house was for me to move out first. I mean, these are my things, and I was supposed to move out. They had their reasons, I trusted them, and the results were just amazing.
First time walking into Kate's house, I had met Kate before, but I'd never been in her house. And when I walked in, I just was taken back by how beautiful the layout and the natural wood and the views were in the house. And I kept thinking, we have to come up with a marketing plan that's really gonna highlight this and these features of the house, because that's what's gonna make a buyer purchase this house.
Every house is different and requires a different presentation. But we knew Kate's house had incredible bones and spectacular views. And we wanted the buyer to be able to understand that and witness it, and want them to make it feel their own.
When we got to the all-important subject of price, they mentioned a number that was higher than I thought. But I trusted them, so we went with it.
We'd been working with Kate for about 8 months at this point, and it's a small community that we live in, so word had gotten out that Kate was going to be selling her house. And naturally, there was a lot of interest, and we actually had 4 buyers contact us that wanted to come in and see the property. Even though it wasn't a part of our original plan, we talked with Kate and ended up deciding to let these 4 buyers come in and see the property, even though it wasn't quite ready to go on the market. The result was it actually went under contract with one of the buyers, and that ended up falling through, and so we went ahead and decided to move back to our original plan of getting everything cleaned up, and Kate moved out, and then to list it at that point once it was ready to go.
So it's a couple of months later. I've moved out, there's new carpeting, the place has been cleaned, and I walked through the front door, and I couldn't believe it was my house. Without all my furniture, you could really see the marsh and the bones of the house. So I'm thinking, maybe we can raise the price.
You know, it was amazing. When we got the house totally ready for sale and presentation, it was just an incredible view. And I called Kate and said, Kate, I think we need to raise the price. And she said, Dave, when I woke up this morning, I thought the same thing.
Selling a house is not just a transaction, it's a partnership. And we worked with Kate and developed a great partnership built on trust, and I think the end result was an excellent outcome, not only for Kate but for us, and we're very fortunate that we had the opportunity to work with Kate in selling her home.
The end result was that the house sold for 20% above the original contract price. We actually had 4 offers above the original contract price 2 days after putting it on the market.
When I think back on the process of selling this house, one of the best decisions I made was to hire Dave and James Miller to be my realtor. They gave me excellent marketing advice, I trusted them the entire way, and when I needed it, they held my hand.